I don't have enough mana, no. Eventually I will get an almighty triple banded belt and my mana will be legendary. Obviously, like, my mana points aren't gonna get like any better anytime soon because of what I'm doing and stuff, but I'm just saying, like, eventually I will hold more mana, and so therefore I will like cast shit a bit more frequently. But yeah, it's fine. I'm still never going to be casting, just to let you know, I'm never going to be casting as much as like the average sorceress player does in this day and age, where it's just like all over the place kind of thing. Like, yeah, not that. But like, yeah. I'll eventually start being able to cast like a couple of extra spells and stuff like that. It won't be just full melee all the way, although a lot of it will be melee. So yeah. Alright, I've done all this place. I've got the cube. What else is my quest? I've got to find it in the maggot layer next. And what is this? Tower Rush's Tomb. That's fine. I was going to say, I'm like, that's pretty far up there. And yeah, okay, Maggot's layer is under the Flower Oasis, and then it's the Claw Viper Temple, which you guys all know how I feel about the Claw Viper Temple. There is like a light PTSD for that. I do expect better of Tabby Cat for it, but I still do think it's going to be a struggle in like Nightmare Hell, you know, as opposed to like how it is at the moment. Normal is like relatively alright, you know. Normal doesn't go so hard that it's impossible to kill everything unless you just like are terrible, like no gear and walk outside, then maybe you got a problem. But like Nightmare is very sobering very fast, and Hell is not forgiving, you know, which is neat. Yeah, here we are. Fire Oasis. I'm already hearing you bugs making your fucking buggy noises. How dare you? The audacity to bug at me. Terrible. And here's a swarm. Hold on, let me set some shit on fire. Oh, mate. The fucking itchies. At least I can hit like a large group at one time. I gotta admit, when I like decide to casually jump on and play Kelly, because like her playthrough is finished, so I can play her anytime. When I decide to do that, she's like, I know she's hell difficulty, right? And I've already gone through and like fought everyone and everything, but like she's gonna die when I accidentally like walk up to something. Just because like I'm going to be expecting her to be able to take a hit like Tabby Cat, or to like do the damage like Tabby Cat, and no. Like I said, she is a very sobering kind of like character. Hi. I should have set the bugs on fire, it's fine. Oh, they're basically dead anyway. Come back here. I'm not done with you, mate. Like seriously, don't run off. And he's up in the air. True. I have space though in this thing. I don't think I've got, oh no, hold on, I've got space for two. Two, and my guy should be okay for just a hot second while I'm preoccupied. I just fucking drink that shit. Just drink it. I know I can merge those fuckers later. Realistically, I can like merge most of this stuff. Actually, can I? Maybe call to attack ring. I should have done. Oh, the boots aren't wearable anyway. That's fine. I'm like, oh, I should have identified the boots, but the boots aren't actually identifiable. Actually, slap you there. Let's put you guys in like a straight line. Generally speaking, it's kind of better to just put them down the bottom, but that sounded squishy. There we go. Alright. So now I can pick up the arrows. My guy's been here like killing everything while I've been inventorying. I gotta also remember that I have got the fucking cube because like I only just got it. Hello. Death Beetle. Oh, Beetle Burst. Magic resistant. Holy crackers. Mate. That was a bit unnecessary. I do need mana, but there's a mana right there. There we go. Mana replenished. Gimme. I gotta admit, the sword up against a giant swarm of insects isn't really very efficient. It's not quite as efficient as setting the fuckers on fire, you know? I will have to go back. Arrows and a sword. I might be able to pick up the arrows. Yeah. I have a lot of town portals right now. It isn't a bad thing. I do have space in my stash now. I can actually, like, if I want to, I could stockpile a little bit of them. Attack rating, barbarian, it's fine. Get rid of these. I do have another one of those things, and I've got different kinds of health. Get that shit out of my inventory. I have different kinds of health now. I should be able to play with the cube again, which is neat. And alrighty, so what have I got the most of? I've got at least 3 of those, and I look like I've got 3 of these. I can't remember if I've got to do it like together or whatever. It ain't doing jack shit, so hold on. Is it a 1-to-1? I did this when I was fucking 13. I haven't done it for like a hot minute. I literally can't fucking remember. Mind you, I am having a bit of a night. I haven't had like good rest or anything, so not excusing it. I'm just saying I'm fucking exhausted. So if my brain can't brain, I'm not holding it accountable for any of this stuff at the moment. It's just, it deserves a break. It's had a week. I do have 3 of these fuckers though. So, let's get those QB up. I've got a lot of them, and I will get a lot of them. I feel like I always had a lot of sapphires. I don't hugely need a lot of cold resist, but the bigger the stone, I should be able to still sell it and stuff. Even though, like, a little over a long time is still useful. Like, ideally, because I will use a shield with her at some point in time, like, preferably with an orb and a shield. I want to get like all resistances, but I do have to socket the shield. And from as what Kane said, is it should be 6 stones to socket, something like that. So actually, ironically, I could probably socket this fucking thing right now. Hold on. I don't know if I've got to have all the same ones. 2, 3, hold on. I have shittier stones. Let's fucking, I need one more. I'll use this. I don't really tend to use these. Now, I know I've dabbled with this stuff. Like I said before, I put a lot of things in the cube and like fucked around by the time I had Tabby Cat, so I do have like a little bit of funsy leeway. And there's a lot of shit that I don't remember. So if shit doesn't work, it doesn't work. I think it's got to be all of one type, honestly. But I just don't. I don't care enough to try to make it 100% socketed. If it was going to do the thing, it would do the thing. If it doesn't, big whoop. Like, I trialed and errored the fuck out of it when I was a kid. Just no rune words, obviously. And as I've said with the Kelly playthrough, in the event that I accidentally fucking make a rune word, it's getting destroyed so fucking fast. I don't get to keep it. I don't get to use it. It doesn't go on me. Because, like, I don't think I ever made anything like that when I was a kid, but like, you know, it could have possibly happened. I don't believe I ever did accidentally make a rune word. If I did, I wouldn't have known what it was when I was a kid. It wouldn't have been obvious to me, I don't think, unless it specifically says on it that it's a rune word or something. Which case, because I don't know, I don't fucking know. So, yeah. I don't know. Never bothered, never dabbled. And it wasn't really like a big thing. It's such a huge thing now. But it just wasn't when I started playing. I might just get like most of the outside and then zig back, because I think this is not that. I feel like it's going that way a bit. Yeah, I thought so. I felt like this was a wall. I had that wall feeling to it, you know? So I can get this part through here. And that will get me all of this corner, and then I don't have to come back here. I don't know, some stuff is like weird. Like, when I first jumped on and started, oh, hello, experience run. When I jumped on and started playing my Amazon playthrough, it was really interesting seeing what like people fixated on it and stuff that was unrelated to the playthrough and stuff. Now I know like a little bit more about it. I just didn't keep in the loop. I played privately for the most part. Like I said, after my original Kelly character got hacked, I just wasn't really that interested in going online and playing it like with people. Because like, yeah, after she got hacked, I was like, no, fuck everybody else. I'm gonna keep her offline and shit. And then obviously, as you guys would have seen when I like showcased her and Tabby Cat. There's now a reason why I don't fucking take her online. They are OP as fuck. But yeah, same with these. Like, I don't mind the fact that they're both like offline characters, but because I didn't dabble and go back online for decades, there's a lot of stuff that I just wasn't in the loop of. Like, when I started streaming again and stuff, people are like talking about rune words and I'm like, the fuck? Like, I think I like vaguely knew of them, but I didn't know any specific ones, whatever, and I hadn't encountered anybody with it. I think it may have been something that was like, you could find back then. I can hear you, bug. Where the fuck are you? It sounds like it's over here now. It's somewhere. There, he's up there. I just keep hearing this bug kind of like going off, and I'm not obviously close enough to it. Oh, no, you don't. I see you, birds. These you guys just seem to be like normal birds. It's nice. Nope. Anywho, I might. Well, I do want to go back up there, but I'll keep running down here first. I'll get the wall, and then I'll zigzaggy back. Hey, mate. There's a bug up and over there. I don't want to kill him yet, Azir. Come with me. I don't want to kill him yet because I've got this whole group. Oh my god, did you hear that shield noise? Oh, that was interesting. I haven't actually heard her block. If she has, I haven't heard it. Any graphics, leave them alone. We will kill them in a minute. We'll kill them on the way back because we've got to run all the fucking way back up the top anyway. No, 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 leave the bugs alone. We will kill them in a second. Yeah, I do need mana. I'm trying to swap with my fucking thing. There you go. Love. Oh man, this guy's a little fucking persistent. I missed a section because we moved in towards the things, but that's fine. The bugs are probably over close enough to us. Oh, it's a fucking staircase. That's what I missed. I'm saying, I'm like, I kept walking away from this kind of wall. There we go. Alright, well, they're still gonna pop. I can get enough mana in a second. There we go. Alright, we will kill them on the way back, Elzia. Just fucking calm down, mate. This guy, like, kudos to him. He wants to kill them so badly. But I'm gonna, like, run up along, like, the length of this place anyway, so, like, in just, like, a fucking hot second, like, here we go. You know? So I'm definitely gonna come across them. Oh, man. I always think of these clusters as, like, midgies, by the way. Because we have, like, I don't know if everywhere has midgies, but, like, you get these, like, little tiny, like, bugs. We call them, like, midgies. And, they, like, bite the shit out of you, but they're, like, they're not quite like a swarm. They do hang around a bit like a swarm, but then they just kind of, like, disappear. And then you'll get bitten and you'll be just, like, really fucking itchy because, like, a whole shit ton of them, they're almost, like, not visible. And then they'll just bite the shit out of you, right? And you'll be like, oh my god, I've got, like, 50 fucking bites on my arm or my leg or both. But you never saw anything or felt anything actually bite you. Yeah, that's what I think of whenever I encounter the group of, what do you call them? The locusts and stuff in this game. That's what I'm thinking of. It's just like a fucking cloud of midgies. You know? It's usually one of those things where if you sit outside in summer, you'll get eaten alive. But I forgot I had the cube that I could fill up. That's fine. I will adjust to it soon, hopefully. It takes me a couple of goes. No, leave that alone. I wanted to put that in here. Now, I recall being able to fucking merge these two, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's... No. I definitely don't feel like it's like 3-3. I know that you used to put them together, like rub your potions together and you'd get like a bigger potion. Right, that's how it works. But like it works for that shit, right? But yeah, it's fine. I'll come back to it. Oh man. I'm down, little beetle. I just had like the funniest thought of doing that with like other shit in my inventory. Is just like, I don't know. It's kind of fun because like I get to put shit in the cube again, and I get to do it without 100% remembering how everything goes together. And for everything that I can remember about this game, there's some stuff that it just doesn't stick with me. Or like with Durul, where I just forget that he fucking exists, right? I keep saying this, there's like a couple of spots in Diablo, there's a couple of bosses and shit. I just don't remember that they exist. And I've fought them heaps and heaps of times. Yeah, as soon as I encountered them, I'm like, oh, you exist? Hey, Viking, I see your paws moving while you're asleep. I'll give you a soft pat so I don't accidentally wake you. I'm not surprised you're tired. I don't know if you're part of, like, daylight savings area, but I assumed that, like, everybody's, like, being affected by that this week. I don't have daylight savings where I am, but,
I need mana.
yeah. Oh shit, that guy just fucking vanished. Yeah, I've heard that there's a lot of people being sleepy, and I can just imagine a particularly sleepy wolf being like disrupted by like, I don't know, all the I don't know, human time zones and shit being like all over the place. People being awake much later than they should be normally. I'll come back to you, pile of midgies, you'll be right. I will also get all of the loots. Can I set you on fire? I do need mana. Hit me up with some. There you go. See that? That did the thing. Alright, let's run up along here. Obviously, having the fucking various oases in the friggin' way like this makes it very hard for me to scooch around and get all of the damn map. Fumigation potion, healing potion. You're gonna need it if you stand in the fire, love. Seriously. Alright. Oh, this goes fucking... Oh yeah, it goes up and back. That's fine. We'll come back to that in a second. I think that's actually a skinny pathway that doesn't... might go through, actually. This looks like this is all the fucking edge. Which is great if it is. Because then I've got all down the bottom here, which is neat. Cool beans. Alright, well, up through the little skinny tunnel we go. I am looking for the maggot slayer, which could honestly be down there. Normally I find it's right next to the entryway, like above, like over here somewhere. It's usually like, oh, hello, that's a bit of a fuck around. Okay, so I gotta go, I gotta go all the way up and around this again to get over here. I wasn't expecting that to be a dead end. That's fucking rare. Not completely impossible, but like uncommon as shit for me. I don't normally get like that particular nook, although this could go a distance. Oh, hello, there's the... Okay, well, if we got the waypoint up here, then yeah, the layer is down the bottom this time, if that's the case. Could you imagine how quickly I could have found this fucking waypoint if I had just, you know, turned this way and walked over here? That's how close I was. I'm going back to town. I'm gonna go sell some shit. I'm pretty sure I picked up some crap. I don't think I've got like a full inventory, but I've got some stuff on me. Yeah, I didn't think so. I do need mana though. What have you got? I'm looking for something that does higher than, I think it's 30 odds? 33. Okay. I don't think she's gonna have anything super special with that, and I gotta keep an eye out for a better helmet, because I only got him a basic one that does like Frost Nova. That is double socketed, and I could give him some shit, but I don't know quite what I would want to give him. Ooh, shiny. Radius. Neck crack. 3 to life. All that sort of stuff. He doesn't need any of this. I also don't need new gloves or anything like that. Okay. So she doesn't have that. Before I forget, I'll go get mana. I do have mana in my inventory there, but I'm okay with that for a moment. And I need to have a look, make sure this is empty, because sometimes I'll come back and it won't actually be empty, and then, yeah, I have a bit of a problem because I'll go back into the thing and I won't have sold shit, but I was pretty sure I didn't put anything in it to begin with. So, it's 10 to life. I don't actually know what the strength of his helmet is, but that's okay. What else have you got? I'm looking for a weapon that maybe he could use. It's preferably stronger, like I could enhance that more. And that one's at 227, but it's a 1 to 27. I think his is like a 4 to 27 or some shit. Really doesn't have like very good shit, does he? L6, mate. I know I'm not gonna get a fucking staff from you, but what else are you rocking in here? I do like these things, the ricochet things. What does this give me? Maximum damage. Should put key over here. Maximum damage, trident. Fucking maximum damage again? We got some slow lag on purchasing items. I don't know if you guys saw that. Let's try helmet. Energy. I could wear that. Hold on a ticket. What do you got on you? Because I give you, does 11 and does chance to frost over, and that gives you decent defense. Honestly, it's stronger than mine, but it doesn't have better magical shit. That's just got attack rating, fire resistant, and light radius, which is not better than, you know, faster hit recovery, enhanced defense, energy, poison resistance. Durability is neither here nor there, but like there's 5 to resistance, that's 6 to resistance. Yeah, he can have that if he can use it.
I'll put that to good use.
My god, I was not prepared to have a man's voice in my fucking ear in that second. That was creepy as shit. I'm like, my partner's asleep and he's not in this room or awake or sounds like that. That was alarming. It's just like, it was in one ear. It was in like this ear, not that one. And I'm like, what the shit? Mind you, I haven't been paying attention if I've got sound in both of my fucking speakers and my headset. Jesus Christ, hold on. Do you, hold on.
Legend has it that Tal Rasha lies imprisoned within his tomb, forever struggling to keep the Lord of Destruction bound. His was a selfless act, although perhaps foolhardy.
Okay, so I definitely do have sound coming out of both of my headset. I had to check because I'm like, it was so startling. I think he says stuff depending on which side he's standing on you. Like, if he's standing to one side versus the other, that disorientated me so much I thought I had a town portal. I don't have money on me, do I? No. Jesus Christ. Hey, Keelan. I see you. I see you waving and stuff. What are you up to? Still playing games or you EP lurking? What are you doing? I just had like the jump scare of my life by like my helper dude like thanking me from one side of my headset, which I wasn't really prepared for. So also because I've had like a female helper for like ages and I've only just got him, it was like relatively actually startling as well. I can hear bugs beneath us. We're gonna run upwards first. Yeah. Hydrate? I will hydrate. Some water could help me. I'm actually sitting up pretty straight. I'm just tired, Keelan. Actually a stretch might help. Hold on a second. I got the health and wellness package going. Well, I was kind of sore. That doesn't really surprise me. I'm actually like pretty sore and stuff today. For anybody that didn't like catch it earlier, obviously like I did a couple of days rigging and stuff because we had like a internet outage. But, that's not what's got me sore. I was like sick with my Crohn's last night, so like I've been good for like most of the year, and then I was just really sick last night. So, and then I woke up at midday today, so I kind of feel like a bit shit, which is kind of why we got like the super low energy, just like calm ass Diablo. Like obviously it was going to be Diablo anyway tonight, but I'm just saying like it's a little bit extra lethargic, which is kind of nice. I will kill you in a second, bug. You'll be right. But yeah, yesterday's rigging was not super productive. That's where we want to go. I don't recall there being fucking blood. Yeah. Anyway, so I don't feel like the rigging went very productive because my PC crashed like 8 or so times while I was like doing stuff. So I lost some of like the recording and shit of the progress, and it just, I couldn't do stuff. I'm at the point now where I'm like, I literally can't fucking progress, which is really frustrating. So I'm probably gonna have to go out and probably do some kind of a payment plan thing on RAM just so I can keep fucking doing what I'm doing, you know. So yeah, Although I have like, I'm doing like all the other like lower stuff. I hear bugs up here. There you are. You moved. Yeah, I'm doing all the lower grade stuff that I can still kind of roughly do slowly. It's just that like, I don't know. It's frustrating because I feel like I can't progress at the speed in which I'm actually at now, which is frustrating. Oh, hi. Let's set all of you guys to freeze. And then I'll deal with his each in a second. Yeah. That's kind of how my week's feeling. I feel like I've had like 2 weeks in a week, if that makes sense. So I'm like, I don't know. I literally cannot remember the last time I was playing Diablo. And it was probably only like a week ago. You know? So I'm like, I'm a little bit out of it. What have we got? A flail. Flail's like a 2... If I moved that one over, I could put these all up along here. My dude's off battling everybody forever and a day. Hang on a second, I can identify that. Charge bolt when struck and attack rating. That's kind of better than... I still need fire resistant, attack rating, strength. I'm not big on attack rating. And that does trump that. So off we go. So it's mostly that it's going to charge bolt. Like shit that charges, like shit that, like when struck, like cast something, you know. Moved a lot of things, but I still can't fit because I know. Wait a second. We problem solved it. I only just got the cube. Bear with me, people. Like I only just got the cube. I'm gonna keep fucking this up every so often. Like I keep forgetting that I have like additional space because the cube is additional space. I just have to put things in it to make it work kind of thing for my space. So yeah, it happens sometimes. Like I'll tell you what, it happens way more often when I'm actually tired, like now. But I will forget that I have something, or I'll forget that it is empty, or I'll forget to empty it. They're all the combinations that happen with that cube. And they will happen like randomly. That's going to the next area. I've already found where the thing is. I've just got to kill everything. There isn't much left, to be honest. What? Hold on. It's actually on fire. Alright. I also don't feel like... I don't know if I've got like 2 levels tonight. Yeah, I've got 2 levels tonight so far. But even then, I don't feel like I'm getting as many levels as I feel like I should have in this area. A short staff, I think you can carry that. Oh, it's a spear. Hang on a second. You can use fucking spears. I'll tell you what, when we go back to town, which will be in like a hot minute, because I think we've got this whole area, I want to see, when I identify that, if he can use it, because I will buy him that shit if he can use it. I literally like can't remember. I used to give him like the tridents, the spears, the halberd things, the scythe. I think he can use the scythe and just some other stuff.
Blessings to you.
Hold on. Can you use the spear? Because it's not going to be stronger than what he's got. He can use a spear. Hang on. Can't use that. I didn't think he could use anything that's actually like hitting, but stabby. He can use stabby stuff. Righto. Alright. Let's get some shit sold up out of here. Knockback. That's tempting. That's a 7 to 16. Almost. The magic on this isn't great. The knockback is so great, but it just doesn't have quite enough extra. I probably could have kept that spare ring. Realistically, I'm finding so many town portals. It's not even funny. This is where I kind of like start to stockpile fucking portals, isn't it? Give me that. Chuck that back under there. So yeah, I've got like a few now. The point is, if I don't have to buy them, I won't buy them. If I can keep them, if I've got room in my stash, I will keep them. If I... What the fuck just went flying past? I thought I saw something go flying past there. Maybe when I bumped the bench with my leg? I don't know. Yeah, there's some stuff like mana, the town portals, whatever. Like, I'll try to keep them. Now, I don't need to purchase anything, but Drogon and Mate, I am still coming back and having a look at what you got, because eventually you might have something. Like, I'm not up about the Inferno, but the triple sockets could be useful, because I got some